Citizens of the world, it's time to build an empire in Anno 117 or 117 Pax Romana, and this is the build, launch, release version of the game. This is what it's gonna be on day one, and you may be wondering, how good or bad is it? Or is it much different from the demo that they released earlier? And the demo itself was kind of a weird thing. So I actually played and showed off Anno 117 months ago in some preview build. And I think that months old demo is what went out to players. But this is the release version, and they said that things will be fixed up. But also, if you're thinking about other issues that may be of concern for you, yes, you do need a Ubisoft account and the launcher to run this game, and yes, it does have de novo. Those are considerations for you. I'm gonna show you the game and see if those compromises are worth it for you. So when loading up a new campaign, you can pick either Marcus or...
Farewell, my favorite sister. Just don't tell Secunda I said that.
Marcia. We can also judge the voice acting because that was a point of contention. For today, I'm gonna pick Marcus.
Good luck, little brother. Be careful in that snake pit.
And begin the campaign. There is also co-op mode in case you're interested in that.
Things have been a little up and down. Not long ago, I built a city. Now, if the sea won't take me, it'll be the trousered savages to come. In the 40th year of Pax, I was summoned to Latium, province of long shadows. Herbs once decadent, made dust by fiery occuses. I, of all people, was to oversee the restorations. When emperors call, we mortals answer.
It is done. This is where I leave you to your very important work.
But, Imperator, I...
Good luck, Marconius! Wale, wale!
Okay, decent enough introduction cinematic with gameplay graphics. Looks nice. Voice acting so far, holding up.
Welcome to Juliana, Ere. However, he recently informed the Senate of his plan to make Empress Julia Rome's first empress and his effective heir.
A ruling empress? I'd be surprised if they ever agreed to that.
We should begin, Ere?
Yes, of course. Lead on.
Well, here we are in the game, actual gameplay. Now, I do know that a lot of people are a little tired of the blue-gold UI.
To the continued growth of our city.
We can judge the graphics as well. I think that's a sunset. Yeah, it's setting in the distance there. The blue-gold UI, it's kind of the modern approach. You know, Age of Empires 4 does it. A lot of games have done the blue-gold UI. And at least it's a little textured. It looks kind of like a blue marble. Okay, so build a woodcutter.
We should station the woodcutter in a forest near our trading post.
Yeah, so like this should be pretty straightforward. Building our first structure here. Woodcutter. Yeah. Sawmill.
The sawmill should be situated between trading post and woodcutter.
No problem. Great. Road. Angled roads. So we do have 45-degree roads.
Local freedmen by building housing, Ere.
Housing, build your first residences. We'll just take up the space over here. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a little weird, but sure. We need to build 10. Let's go. A bit like that. Road. And one of my favorite things is if you move the mouse, well, with the road, over a collection of buildings. This is actually really good. You can easily road up the whole thing, and then...
They'll soon be trickling into this backwater, Ere, should you provide them nourishment.
Okay, reach 100% of food
I've got to put food on people's tables. This is serious stuff.
I suppose it is, yes. Sure. So we need to feed these people, yeah? It'll have to be checked if this simulation is actually simulating. But in terms of details visually, this is a lot of details. That looks great. Okay, very nice.
It's beyond us.
So this is an example of a quest. The Libertus hails you, passes you, straining on a heavy load of timber. He carries the hopeful air of one who has recently celebrated his manumission, freedom from slavery. Despite his burden, he stops and hails you as governor. Do you respond to him? Seize his goods, buy his supply, wish him well. We could just take his stuff, but you know what? Let's buy his stuff for now.
Fair enough.
We have the money for it. It is going down. Also, I can say that the
Your
lighting...
freedmen won't forget.
The lighting does look a little bit better compared to the demo. The demo, I remember at nighttime particularly, things looked kind of weird. This seems like it's okay. We've got some food set up here. And it does look like the resources are being pushed around, because you could see that cart pusher there actually moving. And when you select a building, I think it does show... Yeah, it shows the cart pusher there. And then it shows two, like, I suppose this is delivering? So, like, right now we have 31 timber. I want to see if this actually does, like, add to my timber count. 33 timber. Okay, so the resources are actually being simulated. You can see these pathways showing the roads and connections and everything. Okay, so that's good. So the construction menu down here in the center middle.
Cook says, here's a stuffed quail, nicely dressed. I says, I know her. That's the patrician.
Okay. So the relevant buildings for the specific groups of people are grouped like that. So dinner with the Emperor, answer Belbalion's request. That would be this.
Your people are fed, Ere. Your accounting experience is serving you better than perhaps expected.
Oh, that. Grain districts by the Nile are small beans next to running a city.
Or running entire provinces. And yet, the Emperor has seen fit to invite you for dinner.
Me? Dine with the Emperor?
The pleasure barge will come for you shortly. Unless you'd refuse the invitation?
No, no. Perhaps I should bring something for the table?
Should you bring sardines to the Emperor? That feels a bit weird. I think just take yourself. And the sun is rising. Just looking around here.
Slaves are fed on less, Ere. I dare say these people should now be content.
I know some of you don't like that. It's not a perfect block, but... Oh, so let's look at some details here. Okay, okay. I would assume they would add in the walk around city button as well. Diplomacy, trade routes, notifications, quest tracker, ornaments. Are there decorations? Can we plant a tree? Tree. Great, we planted a tree. Can we do a little archway thing? Okay, we're gonna be unlocking this stuff. This stuff is all tutorialized. Sure, market, tavern. I'm sure we know how these work.
Public
Market.
services should be erected close to residences in order to meet people's needs.
Okay, placing buildings and stuff feels quite smooth. These buildings are incredibly detailed, which is nice. But I do worry about the readability. Like, at a glance, the market and the tavern look kinda similar. Default skin.
To think, without me, my citizens would have no clothes. The potential for embarrassment is huge.
Okay, that's interesting. You can actually customize the looks of things on the fly, and it seems like there will be skins for buildings. Now, is that a system for free skins, or is this gonna be paid stuff? Most likely some of that's gonna be paid stuff. R is for road. Let's connect all this up. There's a lot of detail, like a lot of visual detail, which is nice when you're close up. Like, there's even a little dog there. There's a little cow there. There's a sheep there. There's a chicken there. There's lots of critters running around. So, no problem with the graphics, but in terms of visual functionality, we'll see how that goes. Oh, the Imperial Barge is also here as well. Quest target. Anno is a game, a city builder, which has all these quests as well. Board the Imperial Barge? Yes.
Marcus, you're here. Wonderful.
Apologies, I didn't bring any form of a gift. Nothing seemed grand enough.
It is the grandeur of your company we seek, Governor. Relax, recline, let our home be your home. Julia will succeed me as Rome's first Empress Regnant. It is decided.
I fear the Senate may still press you to adopt, my love. Anyone of their number, any man, even Calidus.
Low-born Calidus? Never. To Pluto with them. More wine, Governor?
The Senate would object, I'm sure, yes.
I've decided it is past time you had your very own ship. What do you say, Marius?
I've got a ship.
When I see the ruins on your island, I recall the streets I wandered in my youth.
Ambrosia. The city that was lost.
That's the one. Now take the stage, lad. Strut. Let your prodigy swell.
Strut. Right. Yes, my Emperor.
Good.
The lousy slave? That's not what I would call. Control groups do work. Double tapping 1. I've set my main ship to control group 1.
Removing those ruins will open up space for the new city, Juliana, to grow.
And we can upgrade residences. There
While
should
I
be
have
an
nothing
upgrade
against
tool.
liberty, the plebeian classes may now be ready for a life in Juliana.
Nice. Click and drag upgrade. Looks good.
Most of
Okay.
old Ambrosia is below ground now. These ruins are just the ears.
Julia's
Plebeians are
birthday.
finally arriving. I'm doing this.
Plebs are needed. So, now we need to get the next industry going. Clay pit. Where's the nearest place we can set that up? There or here? I feel like here? What's the range of this warehouse? Is this in
Soon
range?
it will be Empress Julia's birthday, meaning weeks of celebration, one can assume, in the grotesque.
Okay, clicking the resource on the
And
island.
don't tell me.
Links it
Emperor
around.
Lucius wants Governor Naucratius's help with the preparations.
With this.
We can't know
retreat.
exactly what to expect, but I recommend setting aside a few stacks of terracotta tiles. One can never have enough.
Let's
All
just
of
link
our
that up.
hopes rest on this shining pillar of civilization.
Villa set. Governor Villa Officium. Accommodate specialists in your cities. Maintenance cost minus 50. I don't know if we should be placing those quite yet, but it looks like they need tiles anyway, so that's going to be next. And we've got a military tab here. There we go. Weapons, towers, walls, all that good stuff. Okay, let's get some tiles in. All right, here we go. Delivering some charcoal to the tile workshop, I think it is. So they just got to deliver it there. So, yep, everything does seem to be simulated in terms of delivering resources. And even the delivery has a progress
As
bar.
a girl, I was Hippolyta, queen of the Amazons. I pierced father's tunic with an arrow. Luckily, just a graze.
Okay, there we go. Producing tiles. We need to produce 5 tiles. Meanwhile, I have set some buildings up for what I want to happen. For example, there's like the grain mill, the bakery, the wheat farm. So when you don't have resources for structures, you can place down these schematics. Salt ponds, garum works, and Scomber's shack. This will need a road. Let's extend the road out this way. Just up to there, I think. And once I have the resources to place it, I'll be able to build it. But to build it, I will need those tiles. So the resource required is tiles. So missing upgrade cost, it says, which it is just the missing build cost. So it's okay. We're going to start producing these tiles. And there seems to be some dialogue from our character.
Ambrosia was huge. Here one moment, a big, bustling, thriving thing, and gone the next.
Actually, Are, the eruption lasted several days. and in the weeks that followed, the air was fraught with dust as far west as the Pillars of Hercules. It is often said that hubris, the dissolute and vulgar practices of Ambrosia and its inhabitants, incurred the wrath of the gods. But I think Vulcan, whose spirit resides inside both Occasus and other portals to the underworld, has little control over what and why he issues forth.
So this is the city that we are essentially rebuilding, and there's a fallen amphitheater, but we have to clear these ruins.
To clear the larger ruins requires men and materials beyond our present means.
Yeah, these large ruins can't really clear. The small ruins we can, though. Like these small things, it just takes a little bit of workforce. We currently don't have that much workforce, but we can, for example, set that to be cleared. It's going to take a little bit. And this wheat farm, we can now construct it. So let's go ahead and construct the wheat farm.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
There we go. We cleared this, and we got some resources for clearing those ruins, which is really good.
Discovery under the debris of Ambrosia.
Okay, clearing ruins is going to get us more stuff. We can also keep upgrading
Ambrosia. Hello, Juliana.
Residences. There we go. And we are supposed to now build all this other cool stuff, and we've got military buildings as well. Let's build the... We need a governor's villa. Oh, it's huge. How much does this cover? Okay, I can fit it there. I'll plan for it to be there. Find a detailed overview of your production and economy in the statistics screen. So all of this is here. This is, yeah, sure, nice to see. I'm not going to go through Hall of Fame. Okay, Latium, Albion. Now, there is the sort of Roman setting, but there's also the sort of more European Britain kind of setting. Accolades. Okay, we've got 1 point in Visionary Architect. Look at that. Finish that. Okay. Let me plan the Grammaticus. Do I need the Officium? Accommodate specialists? I don't think we need that. I think we need this stuff. New public services, Sanctuary Grammaticus. Okay, we want to build a Grammaticus. And this, to cover all these houses, can fit right there. That's actually perfect. Now, in terms of wood, it feels like maybe I should be clearing more of these ruins. So let's set those ruins and these ruins.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Yep, I know. There's a shortage of workforce, so things just...
building's construction has stopped.
Yeah, we just kind of need construction of... I mean, they should eventually get to it, right? Maybe I'll pause these two first. One at a time. Let's not split up our workforce. There we go. This one is now running. And clearing those ruins gets us resources, so it's going to be important. Now, I should maybe try and get these constructed. We're currently short on actually everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get my buildings constructed and see if we can keep upgrading our houses. Look at the resources that can be collected here. 25
the workers
timber.
have salvaged something from under that ruin.
That's huge. A brazen bull, idol dedicated to Jupiter Occasus, creator and destroyer of worlds. Could be handy if you need to impress someone. Like a gift? Okay, clearing these ruins is definitely what needs to be done here. Find your villa here. Yep, I've already planned that. Let me get the resource. Actually, no, let's just build the villa. Let's see our house here.
Your first soldiers think they're ready. I dare say the beginning of a mighty legion?
A mighty legion? Okay. Let's get all this stuff going. Okay, some nice resources here can be collected. Another
Perhaps
10 timber.
The fate of Juliana will differ from that of Ambrosia before it.
What do I do with preserved bread? But also, this one had emaciated survivors.
I've seen the volcano on the horizon. That debris traveled a really long way.
By Pluto, Ere. They must have been mured beneath the ruins for generations, living on run water and rat offal. People still occasionally find pieces of pumice from the eruption. Floating stones, Ere, if you can imagine.
Are those people just living there? Or strange?
Oh
Full
dear,
output storage.
the stores are overflowing.
It's okay. So right now, what we need to do is build a Grammaticus or a Sanctuary. Grammaticus should be ready to go in a little bit. We just need a little bit of timber and a few more tiles. That should come along pretty quick. And then we can move on to the next stage. Here we go. Let's build the Grammaticus. It costs 1,000 though. There we go. And this has a quest target.
An educator, Marcus? How commendable. My father, Servius Julius Albus, allowed me a singular privilege among women. I was schooled in Ambrosia, albeit informally.
Yes, I remember I'd wave to you during your lesson, and you'd stifle a giggle.
You think of the Greek magister's slave, a redhead prone to giggles.
The Magister's slave? But why would she have been in the classroom?
To clean the floors, darling dear.
Start researching a topic. Can we actually research things in here?
Well, that was awkward.
It was a little.
Research to progress. Research any specific discovery and reap the benefit.
The tech tree.
There are many discoveries one can research.
Yes.
Economic, civic, military. Choose wisely.
It's like the discovery to start researching this topic, the more knowledge.
Your city is growing, and the chance of an incident with it. Build institutions to better deal with such incidents.
Okay, no problem. And Lucius requests my help.
Marcius, I know how incredibly busy you must feel, but my divine Julia's birthday approaches, and nothing is in place. No garum, for example. Imagine, banquets without garum are as reeds without sound. No, we must have our garum. You will supply it, Governor, a sample of the first fruit of Juliana for my senator friends. The ripest and most pungent on offer.
The garum will be delivered to Villa Augusta before you know it, Emperor.
Oh, and another thing, Marcius. The decorative drapes. Julia adores a birthday drape, and don't we all?
I don't currently have any drape productions, Emperor.
No, and I wouldn't expect you to. No, these drapes could only have been woven by the wonderful women of Lily Bayonne. Go introduce yourself to Valeria. She'll have them and more.
Seems like trading is going to be a thing. So we have actually started our garum production. So garum production is on the way. It's actually asking me to build more stuff. City watches. We need to sail to this new island. I guess here? Is this correct? Yes. Lily Bayonne, Valeria. So we'll sail over that way. I assume we are... Off they go. Yep. And we'll get these things all set up so that we can supply the garum, which, by the way, is some kind of fish paste, salty fish paste, something like that. It actually feels quite Southeast Asian, something like sambal or that kind of stuff.
Welcome to Lily Bayonne, Governor.
Here we go.
I am Valeria Turan, proprietor of its many establishments.
Look at this island. These islands do look good.
This is an urgent request from the Emperor. He will not wait forever for your answer.
I should check this. Lucius's strange demand. Emperor Lucius has approached you on the sly, demanding you part with 5,000 denarii, possibly in order to cover the cost of Julia's lavish birthday party. Legally, there's no reason why you can't simply refuse, but then he is the Emperor. I have 10,000, that's half my money. I guess I give it to him. Paid resources.
Good.
Just good. So let's pick up the awnings
I
and drapes.
sourced Arabian drapes for the villa decorations. I had no idea governors had time to be such trustworthy couriers.
Okay. I wanted to...
Ben Barlian, was that normal? that the Emperor asked for money on such short notice?
I need so much more stuff. Let's... have another sawmill there. I don't know if one woodcutter can support 2 sawmills, but I'll find out. I have been placing more housing. I did double my tile production as well, because we really needed a lot more of those. I need more tiles here. I'm coming back because I do have another inventory slot here in the ship, is what I called my ship. And I think I have... yeah, I've got 5 garum. I need to load 5 tons onto the ship, and then I can deliver it, which would be here. Look at this pleasure barge. It's ridiculous. It's okay. Our city is looking quite a bit like a city, though, now. We just need 1 more tile, and then we can get the city watch going. Yeah, I'm doubling things up here, missing goods. I don't know. I might need another woodcutter's camp. Like, I'm just seeing if... have we been stockpiling wood? No, we haven't. So we probably do need a second woodcutter's camp to keep up with another sawmill. Can I get another 100% if I just build it over here a little bit? Yeah, let's do that. And then I'll just have a road go up to there and like around to this thing. Let's not negatively impact our current... okay, there. Just to increase our wood supply. I can now get the city watch going. And I can upgrade... oh no, I don't have a lot. Upgrade those houses. Is our ship back? Almost back here. Great. Let's get the garum on board and deliver that. Let's just make sure this functions as expected. Let's see. Do I just click on this button here? Use the goods transfers menu. I want the garum. Doesn't need to be that much. How do I... 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's deliver the...
we advance!
5 tons of garum and the drapes to the Emperor. Okay, just setting some sell orders here on my harbor so that if anyone wants to come by and buy some surplus goods, we can sell them. Now, I think we can deliver this. Yes.
I know I'm new, but I don't think governors are normally expected to attend to an emperor's personal whims.
We also need to hand over the garum.
Lucius seems a bit all over the place with the arrangements.
See how the Villa Augusta changes her complexion for the big day? I sampled your garum, as noxious as I'd hoped. But now for something more important. Julia's birthday present is a temple I had built. Keep it quiet, etc. But those idiots delivered a stack of broken bloody tiles for the roof, and it looks unfinished. Bald as a coot.
Fear not, Emperor Lucius. I will deliver these tiles of yours.
Everything has to be in its proper place on her birthday. She deserves only the best.
All right, deliver 20 tiles. So first, let's bring our ship back home, and we'll accumulate those tiles.
Time flies, as
And-
do we.
There's a letter for me.
Emilia Naucratia, to her beloved son Marcus.
Before all else, I pray you are not in danger at sea. Wish you would write me a letter. Tell me of your welfare and your new home. The Nile is swelling and your father is preparing for the floods. Okay. Some other story
Mother
beats.
always worries so. I hope Marcia's looking forward to the wedding. Miss you, big sis.
So, in terms of getting tiles, we need to get 20 tons of tiles. That's a lot of tiles. We've got 9 surplus right now. We did double our tile production, so it should keep going, but we do need more people. Let's make sure all our houses are upgraded here. We've been continuing to expand our city here. I just popped down a bunch of houses there without much intention of upgrading them. I just needed the workforce. Meanwhile, I have brought the 20 tiles over to the Emperor for Julia's birthday. Let's hand over the tiles.
Ah, the tiles. Now all is finally as it should be on her birthday. Yes, I've made sure Bulbonia Celsus, cousin Calpurnia, and the rest of that gang are out on the barge.
Good. I would like some sleep in the coming weeks.
It is your birthday, Julia. I refuse to let it pass without notice. You'll soon get into the spirit when you see what our young governor has capped off for you.
It was a pleasure, oh my Emperor.
The big surprise you keep talking about. Not too costly, I hope.
Behold the sanctuary of Minerva Juliana, goddess of 1,000 works.
It is beautiful. Thank you, husband, for this thoughtful gift. Marcus, before you go, I wonder if I could ask a small favor of you. It's about my daughter, Diana. Could you find her for me? Invite her to my birthday. The occasion just won't be the same without her.
You know, I have a feeling we're not
Diana
meant to
is
like
looking
this
for
family.
trouble at Syra, or partying in Lily Bayonne.
Okay, find Diana's ship last seen in the harbor of Lily Bayonne. New land. Ah, yes, it would be this, wouldn't it? Okay, okay. Skipping around the map like that, there are pop-ins, just to note. You can see that. Not serious pop-ins, but some. Oh, city status increased. Major Colonia. Is it because of population? We're at 400. Okay, okay.
So Julia wants Diana there. Funny how Lucius never mentioned his daughter. I wonder if he knows. Still, it's her birthday, not his.
We're sailing along, and
There are two gentlemen here to see you. Unless, that is, I am seeing double.
there's two gentlemen here to see me.
A decision, your judiciousness.
The Roman Imperium is keen to support its governors. Funds were put forward to hire you as an aide to called Julius Lupus. However, there must be some bureaucratic misunderstanding because there are two Julii standing before you, identical twins. Question is, who would make the better aide? Speak to. I'm ready to make my choice. Okay, let's speak to Brutus. Brutus claims he can do the work of 10 men and that he even comes with his own ocean. Little good has he to say of his twin Gaius, who is always found behind the desk and never lifts a finger. Speak to Gaius. Reliable landlord, last year alone leasing 70 insula or more, half of which still stand. No one is more apt with a ledger. So basically, work or money. Let's pick Brutus. Flip a coin if you really... I actually love how there's a flip a coin option. It's like you can't choose, you don't care, just flip a coin. Success, failure, success chance 50%, but it's not really a success or failure. Workforce from residence or income area of effect is plus 1.5. I'm gonna go for Brutus. That's just gonna increase our workforce. Okay, so now that we've got a lot of workforce and really expanded our population here, what I can do now is I could pop down another hemp farm. Let me pop down another hemp farm here so that I can start producing ropes. So let's produce ropes there.
You're looking for Diana Augusta?
Yes.
She was here last night, but then sailed off southward.
Southward. So increase hemp production here, and then we will need to get rope going. Because some of this ruins clearing, it needs rope 20 rope to remove some of these ruins. So that's a lot of rope. So we really should get that going. Let's get it. There we go. We're now producing rope. We could also get some custodia. fights unrest in your city, fights fires in your city, so we could probably deal with some unrest. It could... that pretty much covers most of it. So, went south. Which way is south? There's no compass on this one. So, but south should be here.
Through the waves!
So let's just sail into the unknown. Oh, this is the island that we discovered. An actual uninhabited island. Okay. Oh, right. We also need to appoint the specialist. Where is... so here, we can appoint Brutus.
Let's work together.
That's some workforce. Great. That actually helps quite a bit.
Specialists may improve your island and economy in whichever way you wish.
So this waits on hemp. Hemp produced and then delivered to produce... there we go. We are now producing rope. Oh, what's this? Ah, the religion mechanic. Yes, Juliana. So, series. So, Juliana is the name of our island. We can set a patron god, increase production of all the bread and stuff. Let's set a patron god here.
Simply divine choice. Your people will delight in lighting their lamps for.
And there's global progress for all of these. I see. So working through the religion tree gets you various bonuses. I've been producing a bunch of rope, so I can actually afford to clear these ruins now. Let's go ahead and try clear the ruins. The rewards before were massive. And it seems like you need, like, horses?
Our scouts have sighted new land.
To remove the actual larger ruins over there. But let's get through this one first. We're also just scouting around, trying to find Diana's ship, which I really can't. I'm, like, everywhere. And this is one thing that some people don't like about Anno games, is the fetch quests and the Where's Waldos and Where's Wallies, and just trying to find these people. It's like, find Diana's ship, which Valeria believes went towards Syra. I've sailed between Valeria's island and Syra in many different locations, and I don't see Julia's ship anywhere. So I'm just gonna have to keep scouting around. Meanwhile, this is ready to clear. So let's go ahead and remove that. And
the
what do we
workers
get?
have salvaged something from under that ruin.
That is not worth it. I spent 20 ropes to get 10 blocks of wood. That's like I can't even collect it because I have too much of it. That was very much not worth it. I think I can set this to, like, I don't know if anyone's buying this, but also I can upgrade my trading post here. So let's go ahead and upgrade that because I unlocked the research, and also for the timber, I can set it to sell if it's above, like, 42, I guess. Meanwhile, we'll just keep our ship sailing around until we hopefully can find Diana's ship. Oh, here's something that was really weird. I've actually already found Julia's ship. It just didn't tell me anything. When I sailed over to Syra, Julia's ship is there. I just clicked on this and it actually brought me there. But there was no indication unless I missed something. But this is Julia's ship here, apparently. Property of Diana. There she is. Okay. We're sailing over that. And it's so easy to miss because you're looking here and it's like, well, I don't see Julia's ship anywhere. So I moved on and I ended up scouting most of the map at this point. We found your ship. Interaction required. Talk to Diana.
Diana Augusta.
Governor, just a moment. I'm, waiting for friends.
Oof. Must be good friends for you to stay out here while it's getting dark.
Sunset. If they've missed the signal.
This seems suspicious.
Now, I hate to do this, but a man does have to set an example.
Mercy! Forgive us, Dominus!
Tell us the iron, if you would. It's a shame, really. We've such shortages since the Pax, but runaways don't sell well. Not to nice, respectable homes.
I suppose every province has its slave drivers.
You suppose? Don't tell me he got his tendrils in you too.
Well, I've no idea who he is. I take it you know him?
Oh, yes. He is Kaizo Syricus, a family friend.
A rebel? Okay, let's see where this story takes us. The Gladiola, the Sword Lily, bounces on the waves. Diana Augusta, who clutches the mast, bears a striking resemblance to the Empress. She is agitated. Clearly, she cares greatly for the fate of the slaves enchained by, say so, Syracus's gang. Seems like a ruthful and powerful slave master. What's the concern of hers? You know, my job here is to tell her that you're expected at the birthday party. I'm not too invested right now in asking all of these questions, especially when I'm trying to show off the game to you all.
So, about why I came here.
You're here because my father needed a straw man. A gullible governor who let him do whatever he pleased in his favourite province.
No, I meant... Oh, Thoth. Yes, I see it now. Though I probably always knew.
Marooned, and for a long time shipless, while Ben Barlian would guarantee the success of beloved Juliana.
Slightly unfair, I did...
Ben Barlian, who is so wise and yet never bats an eyelid about the injustice happening on Syra. I bet he thinks he's above them.
Yes. About why I really came to find you, other than to hear difficult home truths.
Don't tell me. Mum sent you about the birthday stuff again, even though she knows Father wants me as far away as possible.
A tricky situation for sure.
We couldn't be more different, he and I. We'll fight. It's bound to end badly and ruin everything.
On the other hand, your mother already seemed upset you might miss it.
Oh, poor Mum. I wish we could just go back to the way things were, but she knows I can't accept.
Cover for her. Beg she comes. Diana doesn't seem too keen to accept the invitation. Maybe you can change her mind. How will you do that? You know what? I am just a puppet. So I'm gonna break from my binds and cover for her. You see relief in her face when you drop the topic, and that's one less potential reason for the Emperor to be cross with you. The thought crosses your mind that if you're unable to persuade a teenager to attend her mother's birthday party, it may be, as Ben Barlian so often implies, that you lack the typical bearing of an authority figure. Then again, what institution exists that is more stubborn than adolescence? She will not attend the party.
Tell Mother I'm sorry. And give her this, would you?
A fire. Okay. Vigils fighting fires. That's spreading quite a bit. Vigils do kind of cover it, but I don't know if...
Where are the children?
Vigils will reach over here. City Watch. Vigils. We need more fire coverage on that side. And while the fire is going on, let's just deliver the apologetic gift.
Then you did not find her, Governor Naucratius?
Oh.
I, searched high and low, Empress.
Very well. I suppose I must accept that she will not be here.
I have to attend. Ruins are being rebuilt. Oh, the destroyed structures... They auto-rebuild things that burn down? That's good to know. That's good to see. Meanwhile, fire incident. Yes, the party is waiting.
Emperor. Something feels amiss in the kitchen today. Should I investigate?
Silence, slave. Why so down in the mouth, Julia? I've done everything to make this occasion special.
Everything. Except the one thing I asked for, Lucius.
Where has heeding your wishes for her gotten us? I do not grovel before juvenile delinquents. I am the Emperor.
You never did show her much affection.
You're far too lenient. It's taught her to be ungrateful, insolent, to spread the most disgusting rumors.
Do you refer to the affairs or matters concerning Syracuse? Either way, I doubt anything will come of it.
Watch out! That slave has a knife!
Guards! Guards! Seize her! Seize the slave! Lucius! Medicus!
I fear, my Lady Julia, it is too late. He beats no more.
Oh, gods! Emperor Lucius!
Oh, gods, this is bad. We could all be punished for this.
Guards, get everyone out! Out! I said!
This is terrible. Emperor Lucius is dead. What do we do, Ben?
Ben.
Empress Julia will need you, Ere, to take care of the body. Return to her when you feel the time is right.
At least that family drama is now over. The Emperor is dead. I was feeling a bit out of place with all the drama and stuff, you know? Witness Lucius' death, fame 15. Attract 25 more residents. How many residents live in a single house? 3?
We're both very small fish.
Attracting more residents, not too tricky. Just have to build more houses. Another couple rows like that. That should do. This is, it is 3 per house. So I just placed down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 times 3. Oh, that's more than enough. Okay. Just checking. Can I do the secondary objective here? And I'll clear these ruins as well. And I feel like maybe this particular mission may be coming to a close. I did prepare to train some military here, by the way, which it's quite costly. It costs like 40 for workforce and minus 80, and we've just sort of tipped back into the negative for our balance here. Minus 44 workforce is quite heavy considering I've only got plus 35 right now. But let's go ahead and ruinous dice
I believe
hall.
Lady Julia will receive us again now.
Okay, hold on. Let me do the secondary quest objective first. And clear this. 10 logs. We have way too many logs anyway. Ruinous dice hole can now be cleared. So I actually did the secondary objective, and now let's see what Julia has to say. Visit the mourning Julia.
I'm very sorry for your loss, Empress Julia.
Ah, Marcus. I thought you were another messenger from Rome. They won't leave us in peace.
If I could assist in any way...
I cannot keep him here any longer. The pyre, the sacrifice to Ceres, it would be easier if you could take the body and afterwards gather his ashes. It will be a ceremony among those closest to him.
I will see it done, Empress.
Hello, Marcus.
My condolences, Diana.
Thank you.
Build the pyre in Ambrosia, Marcus. I will join you in time.
Collect Lucius's body from Villa Augustus. So that means I should... Oh,
So weary, Praetor.
Julia's ship is here. Quest target. Here. How do I pick up the body?
Festina Lente.
Do I have to sail in? Excuse me. Excuse me. Squeezing through. Squeezing through. Just getting in there.
We stand
The icon.
waiting.
Bring Lucius's remains to the pier near Juliana's amphitheater ruin. To the pier here.
Mariners,
Near the
forward!
amphitheater's ruin.
I can't believe he was murdered. I wasn't even there to help or say goodbye. I owe him the dignity of my presence now, if nothing else.
I didn't go down into these other resources to evolve the houses further, which maybe is something I should do. But I'm not sure what's gonna be required here in terms of
Through the way.
building this pyre. I'm not sure if we need to really Liberty, plebeians. I'm not sure if we need to be evolving the houses so much
You
more.
want some skewer meat? It's fresh.
It's still repairing damage. It's still coming along. It's still functioning, so I guess it's fine. Okay, here we are. Not that, this. Transport Lucius's body to Juliana. Yes.
So, where do you think we should light the pyre?
There?
How about the old amphitheatre?
Seems appropriate.
Sounds good. I'm sure you know best.
Oh, really? Just seems like a nice open space. Use wood as fuel for the cremation fire. Yes.
That's fuel enough for the Emperor's pyre.
A fitting place of rest. Wait for Julia to arrive and build ornaments. It's actually telling us to decorate. Where was the ornaments again? Here, ornaments. So we need a number of trees. Do we just place these in our city, I think? I think so. Okay, let's just scatter some trees. Yep, that's all we need. We need to build flower ornaments. These flower beds? And then statues, sculpture and statuary. Oh, we can just scatter statues around. And then we wait for Julia to arrive. Is she on the way? Like, is it actually sailing over? It is. And the pleasure barge has arrived to the funeral. The fires have been set. Select the pyre to begin cremation.
Here we are, then. Thank you, Marcus. Lucius would have appreciated you being here today.
Empress Julia.
No need for such formality. Not here. Not now.
I'm here, Mum.
Your father and I had many happy years. We faced everything together. Everything. We had you, your brother, and despite everything... Despite everything... I know that he loved you. And he loved me. I have been Julia Augusta for longer than I was ever Julia Prima. All those years. I should be grateful. But all I can think is, if only we'd had more time.
I'm very sorry.
I'm sorry, Mum. It's all my fault.
Nonsense, dear. You are my light. And you always will be.
The fire burns.
I thank you, Marcus. Now I must return to the villa and face the future. I can't hold off those messengers forever.
Return to Villa Augusta to hear news from the capital.
Time flies, as do we.
Time flies, as do we. Off we go, everyone set sail. Everyone's going home. Okay, here we are. Messenger.
What is it, Empress?
Hear the news.
Grave news.
Many days pass.
There's not time for me to grieve. Calidus's forces have seized the Senate. They made him emperor. And at the tips of swords, our allies swallow their promises to this house.
What of their principles?
Rome's principles dictate women do not rule, Marcus.
But what about morals and ethics? Don't these politicians care? Oh, Marcus. Oh. What of their principles?
Lady Julia Augusta, confiding in the mysterious governor of Latium.
Are you here to kill me?
I'm not an animal, but I am the Emperor. Your mad ambitions are over.
You'd strong-arm me from Sanctuary in my time of mourning.
I will not desecrate your temple. You can remain here under house arrest, while my men strip this place of its assets. You see, it's not Falernian vintages and heavy drapes that made Rome, but virtue in war. That's why I'm reassigning Governor Naucratius here to Albion, to spearhead the front line.
This guy sounds
Albion?
quite English.
Where's that?
Bonam Fortunam, Governor. Let's see if you're a spear to bend or to break.
I still have allies, Marcus, and the aegis of this island and its temple. This will be a desperate contest for power. Remain loyal, Marcus, and you will be rewarded.
Lady Julia.
But it seems we're going to need new boats to row in.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
It's all fallen apart, Ben. The oaths they swore to Julia, and I've been exiled to die in the north. Why?
Apologies, Ere, but your inexperience...
I knew it. I knew they'd all see through me.
Coupled with your obvious connections to the old regime, paint a suspicious picture of your appointment. To be frank, Ere, the only reason Calidus hasn't sent you to the Lions will be his well-known weakness for giving people a chance. In Albion, not much chance, I concede.
Thank you for your kind and supportive words, Ben. Maybe cannibals is what I deserve for thinking I could be a real governor.
Emperor...
And that carefree pleasure boat, too. But then, who will ferry me to Albion now?
I believe the idea is that you build your own self-sufficiency, Ere.
So, the
Emperor
game really
Calidus
begins
is
when we get
desirous to
exiled.
impound all chattels of the antecedent regime, including your flagship, Ere.
Not the ship.
Waiting for your decree!
The ship. New options available. Present your flagship to Calidus for confiscation.
We
and
stand, waiting.
I assume that means here, there's a letter for me.
Don't disappoint me, Governor.
Take back control of the unruly islands. I hear you have experience as an administrator. Use it then, though I can tell you the places are best to manage. Okay. So the ship you've been using must be confiscated as part of your ongoing investigations into corruption under Lucius. Buy or build your own. Feel free to take Ben, I'm thinking. So this flagship, it says present it to here?
Through the waves!
Oh, what is this? Okay. Meanwhile, we have to build a shipyard. So let's go ahead and go to harbor, shipyard. I don't have much space here, so I think I gotta destroy something. Let's make some room here. Yeah, let's collapse that into the ground. I can just about fit one there. Is that connected to the road?
Boat, but be quick about it.
Let's connect this and build a pentaconter. Which one's a pentaconter? Tutorial. Build a ship. Civilian 1, Legio 1. Like, I think I have the resources for it. I just don't know what a pentaconter is.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Okay, there we go. I created a little boat. One of those civilian boats.
A fine ship.
Was fine. Present your...
Ooh, that sounded like a compliment, Ben. I am pretty proud of it.
You are easily pleased, Ere. Perhaps then you will find the Emperor's next instructions less burdensome than I.
So now I just have to present my flagship, which is just about arriving here. Hello, you can have my ship. You can have the ship. The ships, by the way, are kind of modular. There we go. Have the ship then. Hand it over.
Oh, I like a man that follows orders. Anything paid for by the taxpayer is subject to investigation, including this here ship.
We stand, waiting.
Collect an elephant from Calidus using your newly built ship. He insists you take her with you to Albion. Elephant to Albion. Okay.
Time flies, as do we.
Okay, my ship is here. I guess I have to pick up an elephant?
What do we think this mature female elephant is for? Bit random.
Bring the elephant.
I believe Emperor Calidus intends her to be a symbolic reassertion of force in the region of Albion. Ere.
Oh, it's recommending I stock my ship with resources. And then I have to bring it to... Here, bring the elephant to the waiting escort fleet. Oh, so I'm gonna be escorted out?
Lucy's stabbed by a slave. You're a smart lad. What does that tell you?
That she was very disturbed. Oh, Emperor?
Yeah, disturbed by him. On the surface, the perfect villa. The perfect household.
They did make a lovely couple.
Underneath, skeletons and shite.
It did kind of feel like that. News of his imminent exile is affecting Ben. Well, sorry about that, Ben. Okay, let's get this mission wrapped up. I think we can pick up some resources and head into Albion. And here's the escort fleet. I guess journey to World's End. Yes. Alright, and that's pretty much where I have to bring this to a close for today. And that is the entirety of Act 1 in Anno 117-117 Pax Romana. Do let me know what you think of the game so far. That's pretty much how the gameplay loop will go, and that's the campaign. There are, of course, co-op modes, multiplayer, and sandbox modes, and those sorts of custom maps and stuff like that. I mean, it feels like an Anno game from Ubisoft, because that's what it is. So, let me know what you think. I tried to show you as much as I can, and yeah, let's see how it goes, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe, like the video, and follow for more. There's other videos as well you can watch as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this interesting and or useful, and I will see you in one of those next videos.